I was coming in the room to record, like usual, and then I was like, you know what? Let me get some Starbucks before I head over in here. So it's a white chocolate mocha, iced. I don't know. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to Jethro Tull with their song, Hunting Girl. This is off of the album Songs from the Wood, released in 1977. This has been a fun album so far. We haven't even gotten, not even halfway through. I don't even know if we got the quarter way through. I've never gone hunting. It's just not my thing. But I did used to do a little bit of archery. Matter of fact, I still have my bow. Let me see if I can... Hold on. Let me go get my bow. I have not done archery or anything related in a long time. I haven't done this in a really, really long time. But I wasn't bad at it. I feel like it's going to stay for a while, and then at some point during the video, it's going to fall and really scare me. Anyways, you guys can join me on Twitter in the comments down below. If you'd like, you could support the channel on Patreon as well. But for now, let's just get into it. This is... said Stephen Wilson because I'm listening to Stephen Wilson remix. This is Hunting Girl by Jethro Tull. That was such a joy to listen to. That is the feeling that I come away listening to it. That was just so, come on, like, right? Do I even really need to describe it? I feel like I need to talk about every single member in this song. Ian Anderson, yes. I specifically want to mention his flute playing throughout this. Just cream of the crop, right? Just icing on top of the cake. I mean, and what a cake this song was. I love the riff that plays. The riff plays, then the bass plays, and then they all kind of come together, especially with the drums.
We need to talk about the drums.
Mr. Barlow. Ooh. That's the type of drumming I wish I could do. To be able to keep up with the madness of it all. It is a complicated song. I mean, in my opinion, it sounds complicated. But I feel like Jethro Tull, they pull it off with such ease. And I guess that just comes down to, like, who they are. You know, I was thinking about the other day, like, you know, we listen to certain bands here on the channel, Jethro Tull, yes, Genesis, ELP. And it's like, how did the stars align that these specific band members came together and made, like, masterpieces like this and songs like, you know, like, I don't know, Close to the Edge and Supper's Ready and all that stuff. I mean, it's crazy to me. I mean, what chances, right? But this song was just like down with the quickness. And also, I love the lyrics. Hilarious in their own way. Basically, from what I could tell, it's a little bit of a rousing in the hay, midnight rendezvous, if you will. The woman is into something that the guy was just not expecting. It's kind of like Greenslade. Sun kissed your nuts, devil kissed you up. The organ, I feel like this all just sets you up immediately. Especially on a first listen, I have no idea where the song is going. It feels like you're just running through the woods. But like, listen to the snappiness of all of this. Whew. And the flute between all of this. Love the organ play throughout this whole thing by Palmer. The bass, guitar. And I've kind of mentioned this before, and it's especially apparent in the next song, Solstice Bells. But even throughout the past few songs that we've been listening to, why am I moving like this, like I'm dodging arrows? The whole album thus far has a bit of a festive, woodsy vibe, right? Like just dancing in the woods. I don't know what you're doing, but you're dancing in the woods. And the guitars and the organ especially, they have a kind of happy, celebratory feel, but at the same time, it's something very traditional, very earthy. I was not expecting the double bass, guys. And then the groove, they just drop it on you. It's like, I mean, they gave you a warning, but the warning wasn't even sufficient for what was about to happen, because the way that they drop you into the verse, right into that groove, bum, 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 bum. This song is awesome, guys. I don't know. I mean, wow. This is good. I feel like Jethro Tull's underrated. Like, I know they're not underrated, but I feel like they're underrated because, I don't know. I mean, I feel like in this album thus far also, they're really showing off their proficiency and their technical abilities. They've always been great songwriters. And you know that they've had the talent, but they've always been a little more reserved. And I like them reserved. I mean, it kind of shows, it lets their songwriting come through a little bit more. But this feels like they're letting it out a little bit. Kind of like Thick as a Brick. It's like they lit it all out right there. Let's talk about the lyrics a little bit. One day I walked the road and crossed a field to go by where the hounds ran hard. And on the master race, behind the hunters chased to where the path was barred. Is that also a reference to Martin? One fine young lady's horse refused the fence to clear. I unlocked the gate, but she did wait until the pack had disappeared. Crop handle carved in bone sat high upon a throne of finest English leather. The queen of all the pack, this joker raised his hat and talked about the weather. He's trying to flirt. All should be warned about this high-born hunting girl. She took the simple man's downfall in hand. I raised the flag that she unfurled.
Raise the flag.
Boot leather flashing and spur necks the size of my thumb, this high-born hunter had taste as strange as they come. Unbridled passion, I took the bit in my teeth, her standing over, me on my knees underneath. Okay, little imagery. My lady, be discreet. I must get to my feet and go back to the farm. While I appreciate you are no deviate, I might come to some harm. It's like, I don't want to die. I'm not inclined to acts refined, if that's how it goes. Oh, high-born hunting girl, I'm just a normal, low-born so-and-so. He's not used to this, what's going on. So let me know what you guys thought of the song. You can join me on Twitter in the comments down below. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.